This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. I wasn't really sure for one moment who was fighting tomorrow, because I see you, and I've got a clip of it, getting absolutely mobbed by the public here, the fans.
It's all this IFL interviews. What do I do? Where do
Your
I
brother just said, KUGAN, you created a monster.
Yeah, well, no, the monster was created a long time ago, 1977 to be precise. Yeah.
Unbelievable turnout here.
Yeah, really good.
But justified.
The face off. Oh. So they came in, and I don't know if you've seen it. Actually, you can see that. Take a shot. There's two markers. You see them?
Yeah.
So we got the markers. I said to both sides, I said, come in, and we do a little bit UFC style, bring them in. There was EUBANK was really standing there. George came in from the outside, walked straight up to him. Forget the markers. I lost control there. They've sort of moved over, and they're pushing each other's noses at each other. Oh Christ! Someone's going to. The nightmare is that someone butts and you've got a cut and the fight's off. Yeah. So I just thought, okay, I'll leave them doing what they're doing, because if you push them apart, then someone's going to feel unjustly done by, and then it can go all wrong. And then they sort of just stood there frozen, and I said, all right, guys, 10 seconds. They didn't really listen. I said, 5 seconds. Right, I'm coming in now. And I was pushing them apart, but they weren't giving much in there. That was electric. I mean, that first bell tomorrow, I don't think we won't have to wait long, I tell you. Because neither of them are the type to give a slap at a weigh-in or a butt at a weigh-in. They generally are they behave. You saw also in fight week, I wasn't worried about the press comments, the face-off was fine. But today was different. Today was electric. That was, yeah. I'll have some of that.
I'll have some of that as well.
Makes you feel like a row. Unbelievable.
All right, chill out. It's cool. It's not Millwall away. We're good.
We got Rochdale now. Millwall screwed it up.
Kalle, this fight has really provided a split opinion amongst everyone.
But amongst the experts.
And the public as well,
experts,
public,
we're
everyone.
all so-called experts, yeah, it's a split. People say the speed, the other one's the power.
Size,
one's old, one's young, one's seasoned, one's too early for him. You hear all different versions of it. Speed and the power is a funny one, because EUBANK won his last fight with a very powerful knockout, whereas George won it with a very fast counterpunch. So actually they both won on the merits of what everyone's saying the other one has, if you think about it like that. So it's just one of those fights. It's great for boxing. It gets people talking about it. People talk about 50-50s. What's going to happen? What is actually going to happen? Is someone going to gas? Is someone going to have too much powers, too much weight, too much speed? All these questions. There's so many questions around this fight. Will Senior jump in and have a row as well? We just don't know. Watch it. Don't blink. It's going to be great. It's going to be great entertainment. The undercard is cracking. So get in early. I was going to say, now I'll get knocked for that. I was going to get the popcorn out. No, but it's one of them. It's one of those nights. I remember growing up. We used to put the money in, we get the beers, the pizzas, and put on the pay-per-view, and we'd watch it through the night. Unfortunately, this one's at 10 o'clock, so bang on 10 o'clock. So you're not going to get night out of it, but you'll probably watch the reruns through the night and have a big one, It's a boxing night tomorrow. Forget everything else, it's a boxing night, Saturday night is fight night. And it's a buzz, it's a good buzz. Good buzz.
Yeah, absolutely.
Am I excited?
You look very animated today, which is unlike you.
I'm always animated.
I know, absolutely. But Wayne's done, everything's done now. It's all about what these two produce in the ring tomorrow night. And do you know what? Someone said to me the other day, they said, this would have been a great final. I said, why? Because you've got the potential, the winner of this, to fight potentially Callum Smith in another one that will be talked about like this.
But that's the tournament. It builds the storyline. So the second this is over, the attention switches to Nuremberg next week with Callum Smith-Bramer, because everyone's going to know who's going to fight Groves on June 2nd, who's going to fight EUBANK on June 2nd, who's going to fight that final at the O2 in London. So will it be an all-English Liverpool-London, Liverpool-Brighton fight, North v South? Will it be one that, you know, I'll bring up England, Germany? I'll have a lot of problems at home there. Yeah, there's so much in the mix, you know, and the storyline in a tournament, it's not a case of, well, they'll win, someone wins, and then the promoter goes off. You don't hear from him for about 3-4 months, still counting the money, and then we go off and do a deal for the next fight, and then eventually it's not the fight we really wanted to see, and you know, this has a fixed storyline. So we know on June 2nd, the winner of this will fight the winner next weekend. That's quite a nice feeling in boxing. It's a new feeling. I've still got to get used to it myself, you know. But it's certainly got a lot of storylines to it, and they'll build.
A lot of speculation, and you've made some comment on it, what the next tournament could be.
Yeah.
We've had the cruiserweights running alongside the super middleweights for this time. Is it a possibility there will be 2 weight categories?
It's the possibility that we will have 3 weight categories.
Really?
Yeah, it's a possibility. We will start. The first weight that will come out is a lighter weight. So we're not going to announce all 2, or if it's 3 weights at once, we'll announce it weight by weight. I'll get a weight done. Maybe not even all 8 names yet, but 3-4 names, and we'll go out with that weight. That will be. I would predict that we will announce a lighter weight to start with. Not necessarily lightweight, but a lighter weight. We'll get clever on that. And then, you know, we'll take it from there. I mean, if you look at the heavier weights, you know, the lighter weights, you could do featherweight, lightweight, super fly, bantam, lots of weights knocking about that are amazing entertainment. You know, good British names as well for a British audience. You know, cool. Just look at the lightweights, there's a lot of names knocking about. Look at the bantams, there's names talking about. But if you go to the bigger weights, it's a little bit more tricky. So the heavyweights are doing their own thing at the moment. We're going to leave them for a while. The middleweights, we've got Canelo Golovkin, so that rules that out. You know, it won't fit in with the schedule. Then you've got super mids. Well, we're doing them now. The winner, I would guess that he's going up to light heavy. EUBANK's talked about it, Groves talked about it, Callum Smith certainly looks like he needs to go up.
Jump straight in another tournament at light heavy.
You know, very well could be. Bramer is already at light heavy, and then you look at the. They're dismantling the stage around us at this moment.
I think so. Have you okayed this?
Have we gone cheap on this? Like, I've got to get off the stage in a minute.
The way it is
all day.
Yeah,
that's a quick one. So, cut a long story short, though, I think if you look at it, the only ones you can look at is really light heavy on the bigger weights and cruiserweight again, because the cruiserweights, they've been so. I mean, those semi-finals. If I was a fan, I'd pay big money to go watch them again. Brady's versus Usyk. You know what? That Kassiev Dorticos. Those are 2 genuine, and that's not, you know, Kalle spouting something. This is genuine fight of the year stuff. Right? If they're not in the top 5 fights of the year at the end of the year, I'd be surprised. I think this is tomorrow night. I think this has the makings of it. You never know. Everything, unfortunately, can happen in boxing, but has the makings of it as well.
I've had a request from a fan on social media. No, definitely not.
Involving me?
Involving you.
Oh, me, yeah.
Someone asked, could you possibly just get Kalle to recreate his pose from the Bad Blood weigh-in? No, not that one. The Bad Blood. Right. That's the one. Can we see it again?
Yeah, hold on. Right, it was, so he's pushed him and it's gone. That's the pose.
Could you hold it for like 2 seconds? Unbelievable. We should have got some of the security boys in it. It would have made it quite artistic.
But you know what it was? It was the flicks of the wrists, you know, which...
it was the mouth.
It was that.
No, it was... Yeah. Great. All right, well, listen, Kalle, have you got any closing words? We shouldn't talk about what happened at the bar on Tuesday night.
No, that was very silly of you to put that on social media.
You said to me, I've got the WhatsApps, where you said, please tell people what's happened tonight.
Yeah.
But it was all right and fun.
It was all
you
right.
ended up...
I don't know why the bouncer took such offence to me taking my top off, you know? I mean, they were all shouting for it. You
ended up with a couple of them on the bar,
when they started
though.
singing Get Ya for the lads, you know, I thought, I didn't realise that they weren't talking to me.
I've got a bit of stick for putting it out. I was like, Kalle okayed it. Kalle told me to do it. All right, well, listen, tomorrow
good
night.
fun, though.
It was good fun. It was absolutely good fun.
Big weekend now.
That was a long night as well. What
Yeah.
time did we roll in? 7?
Ooh.
6?
7:30, something like that.
I don't know what
It's a good
you're
one.
on. What time you're
It's
on?
a
I
good
think it
one.
was a little bit earlier than
It's a
that.
good
We'll
one.
see.
Yeah.
Kalle, have you got anything else you'd like to add?
Lots, but not for here. Have a good one. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the fight, and I'll see you out in Manchester.
No problem. Kalle hits Manchester. Top man.
Take care.